if you want to be a good speaker, you must need to be a good listener first. If you are a good listener, if you listen very attentively, then you will become a good speaker. So before being a good speaker, you must make sure a good listener. So listening English is most important for speaking. This is initial part of speaking. So you need to be a good listener first, then you will become a good speaker. So most of you wanted to know how long I have to practice my listening skills, how long I have to listen English every day. I think it depends on you. How many leisure time do you have on your hand a day? You need to learn, you need to spend your time depending on your time zone, depending on your leisure time. So as much as you can, I will be recommend you need to spend for listening. When I was a beginner, I used to listen a lot. That's how I became good speaker. And I used to listen more than 3 hours every day. Each and every day, I spent some valuable time from my life for listening purpose. I was listening English podcast, I was watching English movies, I was watching English conversation video. That's how day by day I was enriching my listening skills level. That's how I was developing my pronunciation, I was developing my vocabulary, I was developing my grammatical rules, and I was learning how to make a good conversation, how to talk with people. I was deeply observing everything, and sometimes I was shadowing, I was imitating, I was repeating the words what was delivering the native speakers. That's how I grew up my listening skills. I developed my listening skills. So if you want to be a good speaker, you must need to be a good listener. So I don't know whether you are listening or not, but you should remember, I would love to remind you one important things. Do you remember when you were a child, when you were a kid, how did you learn your native language? How did you start speaking your mother tongue? Could you remember? I'd love to remind you. First of all, you were listening a lot. That's how, day by day, you started speaking your native language. That's how you understand every single word. So try to listen and try to imitate like a parrot. If you are learning a new vocabulary, if you're learning a new terms and phrases, then you have to apply it on your regular conversation. That's how actually you will develop, you will grow up every single day. Those who are now native and fluent speaker, those who are fluent in speaking English, those who are good at speaking English, they didn't become fluent speaker overnight. They That was a hard struggle. They were doing hard struggle, they were practicing a lot, they were also learner as like us. That's how day by day they developed. Even I am not also good at English, but every single days I am working hard and soul for becoming a good speaker. So we will become a good speaker together if you keep in touch with me. I will show you the important guidelines, guidance, how actually practically you will become, and that will help you to become fluent speaker. So try to listen more, try to imitate, try to shadowing, try to repeating the words. That's how practically you will learn English. Never ask how many times I have to or you have to listen